Hello and welcome to SudoKanard. We're here to solve this top-bottom sequences Sudoku that was created by Christoph Seeliger for the qualifying round of the German Sudoku Championship. And it's an unusual Sudoku variant. It was present in the recent World Sudoku Championship. And so how does the rule go? Well, there is a sequence. There are two sequences, one from the top to the bottom with 1, 2, 3, say something like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this could work. So there is such a sequence where you can move vertically or diagonally like this, but you have one digit per row. So that's a kind of extra region. And there's the same from bottom to top. So something like say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So of course, this precisely does not work at all. So that's it, plus the usual rules of Sudoku. So where do you start? Well, there's something very important with this variant, which is that both the descending sequence and the ascending sequence must have the 5 on the central row. So this 5, let's say the 5 is here. For example, it must have a 4 around here and a 4 down there. So the 4s can't be in the same box. And the same happens with 6. There must be a 6 below it and a 6 above it. And we know that those digits can't be both here and there. So 5 can't be here and 5 can't be here. And for the same reason, 5 can't be in any of those two cells. So 5 will be in one of those 3 positions. And then if I try to put 5 here, then it must have a 4 and a 6 above it, which doesn't work in this position. And the same happens here. This 5 can't have both a 4 and a 6 above it. So 5 will have to be here, and it will have a 4 and a 6 below and a 4 and a 6 above. And obviously, only one of each can be in this box, so the second 4 or 6 must be here. So we get a 4-6 pair in here. If the 6 above is here, then it must have a 7 above, but that doesn't work. So this seems to work. Something of interest is those ones. We know that there must be a 1 somewhere here, and one of them must be the bottom of the ascending sequence. And if I try to put well, let's start from the 5. And let's try to head left the most possible, at the highest rate possible. It will be with the 4 here. Oops. With the 4 here. The 3 can't be here, so it will be there. The 2 will be here, and the 1 will be here. So this is the leftmost position admissible for 1. So it's the only one that works. And now this is basically the only path. I mean, well, 2 won't be here anyway. So the 2 above the 1 will have to be here. The 3 above the 2 can't be here because then we can't join the 5. So that's the 3. And the 4 is in one of those 2 cells. So I can remove the options on top and put this 4 and this 6 and this 6. And we're left with a choice regarding this 4. Now the 7 above this 6 can't be here. It will have to be there. The 8 above this 7 will have to be here. But there are still 3 options for 9. Now, below this 6 we need a 7, but because of those 7s, only this place is available. this 8 prevents 8 from being here, so 8 will have to be here, and there's still a 9 down there. So we're, oh, sorry, I was about to say that we are basically done with the special rule, but that's not true, because we still need to go upwards, so there will be a 3 in one of those two positions. The corresponding 2 will be here or here, and the corresponding one could be here or in one of those cells. So I guess we will have to do some Sudoku. There's a 7 here, a 7 there, so that's a 7. And so what can be done with Sudoku? This 3 and this 3, put a 3 here. This 2 and this 2 say that this is a 2-4 pair. This one comes here, and that's a 9, yes. There is something to be done with Sudoku. So this is 4, 5, 6. That's not a 4, that's not a 6. 1 is not here, so 1 is there. Let's recall that 9 can still be in those cells. 5 and 6, they must be here. So that this is 4, 8, 9. And it disambiguates the 2-4 pair. That's not 4, that's not 8 either. And actually, there was a 9 here. So what next? Well, let's move on with Sudoku logic. 7 and 8 are not here. 1 is not here, so that's a 5. 7 and 8 are not here, they're here. Because of this, that's a 7, that's an 8. Here we need a 2 and a 9. So that's not 9. And up there, that's not 9. 1 here. This is 3 or 4, and up there we get 1 or 3 here, 1, 3, 4 there. This row still needs 3, 5, 6, and 7, so this is 3 or 5. Those are from 3, 6, and 7. Here I need a 5, it's here, and that's a 3. Here I need 4, 6, and 9, so 4 is here, that's 6, that's 9. Here we need 1, 7, and 8. All right. This cell here can't be 1 or 2, so it will have to be, it can't be 4 either, so it has to be 3 or 5. That's not a 1, that's not a 1, so that's a 1. And we get this one as well. So this column still needs 2, 6, 7, 8. This column needs 2, 3, 7, 8. So the 7 can only be here. This column still needs a lot of stuff, but we can see that the 9 in this column has to be here. 2, 4, 6, and 8. 6 has to be here, so that's the 2. That's the 8, that's the 4. 4, I say. That's 8. No 8 here. And no 8 up there. So a lot is happening with just plain Sudoku, so that's a 4. And there we get a 1 of 3 pair, which is quite interesting with all of this. We'll probably need to go back to the special rule in the end. So 3 here, so that's not 3, this is from 5 and 9. Oh, actually this 9 here removes this option, so the 9 of the ascending sequence is here. And this 9 is here. This is from 3 and 5. And this down there is a 9. That's the descending 9. On top, we need here, we still don't know about those. So what do we need? This column still needs 1 and 3. So the 2 will be the disambiguating factor, I guess. And actually, guess what? This cell can only be a 2. Seeing 1, 9, 8, 6, 7, and here 3, 4, 5, 6. This cell can only be a 2, so that is where the 2 lies. So this is 1, this is 3, to complete this ascending sequence. This is 3, this is 1, and this is 4 or 5, so that's the 3. To here, the 3 is not 3. So that's 5, 6, 3, and 5, and that's a 2. So how do we finish this? We need 8 and 9 here, so that's 8 and that's 9. Here this is from 6, 7, 8, but there's 7 here and 8 there, so that's 6. This ambiguates that. Here we need 5 and 8, so that's 5, that's 8, that's 4, 5, 6. 4 here, 5 there, and 2 here, and that's it. So that was not so immediate. So 70 points was probably fair compared to the difficulty of the other puzzles in the round. So it was not quite obvious, and you need to really have thought in advance to have made a previous thought, preparation of this stuff with the 5 in the middle row, which leads me to think that this variant probably is not so rich. I think there's only so much kind of logic that you can do with it. It's not as rich as, say, Killer Sudoku, which seems to be a bottomless pit of difficulty and a very wide array of logic, a very wide realm. So thanks for watching this video, and see you soon on SudoKanard.